The much-anticipated final trailer for Squid Game 3 has dropped, and it's packed with crucial reveals. We get new glimpses of the doll game, and, shockingly, it looks like they've even shown us who won't make it out of the next round. In this video, we'll break down the trailer scene by scene and uncover all the secrets you might have missed. Let's dive in. Number 1. The trailer opens with the elderly player speaking to Gi-hun, asking, "Do you really think it was your fault that things turned out this way?" Her words are meant to comfort him after his failed rebellion. Remember, Season 3 kicks off with Gi-hun crushed by the loss of his friend, Young-bae. In his despair, he even begs the guards to end his life. The woman, however, delivers a powerful speech about life and tragedy, and in the end, she tells him she believes he will save them all. This moment is pivotal, as we see Gi-hun lift his head with newfound determination. For a long time, we've wondered who would restore Gi-hun's courage, and it turns out to be her, player 149. Her wisdom will reignite his will to fight. We'll dive deeper into her speech later in the video. Number 2. Next, we dive into the pivotal game. Once again, we see player 120 facing off against a member of the red team. From earlier trailers, we know this is player 226, a friend of player 100, but here there's a new detail. In the background, we spot the elderly woman holding the pregnant player. Player 226 seems determined to eliminate them, which is why player 120 steps in. This moment is crucial because it reveals a lot. The pregnant player is on the ground, weak and vulnerable, suggesting she's close to giving birth. That's why she can't run. It's very possible that her child will make an appearance in this game. Number 3. We then see the elderly player, tears streaming down her face as she clutches a red team member. But who could it be? It's most likely her son. Her grief is too intense to be for just an acquaintance. The short hair, too, suggests a man. We know that female characters like the pregnant player and the trans player have longer hair, making it stand out. My friends, it seems clear. This woman's son has died here. There's really no other explanation. Number 4. Now, considering everything we've discussed, let's revisit the conversation between this woman and Gi-hun. If her son truly died, this scene takes on even more weight. We'd witness a mother who's lost her son, while Gi-hun, on the other hand, is a man who's been without his mother for a long time. The scene would become much more symbolic. But of course, this is just my theory. Number 5. We get more shots of the rope game, where we see player 100 entering with the others. But here's the twist. Player 226 isn't by his side. Throughout all of Season 2, this character has always been with him, but not this time. It's likely that player 226 was killed by the trans player in the previous game. Number 6. In this scene, we see a player getting eliminated in the rope game. The force of the rope is so powerful, it sends him flying through the air like a ragdoll. Unfortunately, we can't tell who he is. I don't think it's one of our main characters. Netflix wouldn't spoil such a major death in the trailer. Number 7. Thanks to the new trailer, we now know the game will be played in groups, not individually like many of us expected. In this shot, we see 2 players jumping at the same time. This adds a whole new level of difficulty, as other players could push you or cause you to fall. In that sense, this game feels a lot like the glass bridge from Season 1, where we can expect plenty of betrayals and attacks between players. Number 8. Before the player is thrown off, there's something interesting at the start of the bridge. We see a player lying on the ground, most likely shot by a guard. There's no other explanation for why he's lying face up. In the background, 2 players are waiting for their turn to jump. It seems the game is played in turns, which is why we see a traffic light. The game will likely follow the traffic light signals, with players entering and exiting the rope based on its orders. Number 9. In this scene, we see the pink guards on a ship opening fire on the policeman's boat. Remember, in Season 2, he was heading towards the Squid Game island. Well, now, it looks like the guards are intercepting him at sea. This ties into a scene from previous trailers, where we hear the front man say, "Kill them all." Many of us suspected he was referring to the people on that boat, and it seems we were right. With all this context, it's clear that only the policeman will make it out alive. That's why, in every trailer, we see him completely alone on the game's island. He's the only one who will reach it. Number 10. We see a scene of a pink guard battling the captain of the guards. This moment appeared in previous trailers, but now it's extended. This is most likely guard number 11. If we look closely, she's wearing a triangle mask, confirming she was a triangle. This scene solidifies that these 2 characters will face off. Since Season 2, we've seen several hints at a rivalry between them. There are also photos showing Guard 11 with blood on her face, which likely comes after this intense fight. Number 11. A pink guard approaches Gi-hun and informs him that the front man wants to see him. We can tell from Gi-hun's formal attire that he's already made it to the final stage of the tournament. From earlier trailers, we knew Gi-hun would have a private meeting with the front man, and it's likely that's when his secret identity will be revealed. Many of us speculate that Gi-hun will face off in a game with the frontman, similar to the tense encounter he had with the recruiter in Season 2. Number 12. The trailer ends by revealing the final game. Once again, it's the Squid Game, the iconic Korean game. All the footage is from previous seasons, except for one key shot. Here, we see a player's foot stepping on a button. We can tell it's the final by the black formal shoe, but what stands out is the button. In Season 1, we saw the Squid Game, but there was no button and no metal bar either. The most likely explanation is that the game will be modified to accommodate multiple players. In the past, the final was a one-on-one between Gi-hun and Sang-woo, ending in a brutal hand-to-hand fight. But in Season 3, we're likely to see 3 or more finalists, which means new rules will be needed to make the game work. Number 13. The next scene makes it crystal clear. There's going to be another vote. But let's be real. By now, it's obvious that voting won't stop the game. After the rebellion, most of the players who tried to end it, well, they're already dead. So, yeah, this vote is just for show. The game will go on, no matter how many hands are raised or how loud they scream. It's already been decided. The game won't stop. Number 14. In this scene, we see MG Coin directly confronting Kim Jun-hee. Fired up and shouting, "What are you gonna do? Just sit here and die? We have to get out and live." You can feel the desperation in his voice. They're trapped, terrified, and all they want is a way out. This moment really hints that maybe, just maybe, Junho and Gi-hun are starting to make progress in breaking the system. There's a tiny crack in the wall, a small chance of survival. It's not much, but for these players, that's everything. Number 15. In another scene, Gi-hun is beaten down, handcuffed to his bed, lying there with pure rage burning in his eyes. The shaman lady stands over him, mocking him. She might throw in some twisted line about Yoongbye pushing Gi-hun to the edge, and that's when it happens. Gi-hun snaps. His survival instinct kicks in. He lunges forward, grabbing her by the neck, like an animal fighting to stay alive. And if he wasn't handcuffed, that could have been the last moment for the shaman lady. Remember, Gi-hun has lost all faith in people. The frontman broke him, turned him into a beast. It's raw, it's intense, and you feel every bit of it. This isn't just the game anymore. It's personal. Number 16. Before I wrap up, let's dive into the speech the elderly woman gives to Gi-hun. It's a powerful one. She tells him, "Do you really think it was your fault that things turned out this way? It doesn't matter what I think. Life is too unfair. Bad people do bad things, blame others, and live like nothing happened. And good people blame themselves for everything that goes wrong, destroying their own hearts. I still believe you came to this place to save us all." This speech reflects the truth that life will always have both good and bad people. Gi-hun is one of the good ones. Yes, he failed, and his friend died because of him, but he's still a good man who everyone needs. Seasons 2 and 3 revolve around Gi-hun's philosophy versus the frontman's. Gi-hun always sees the good in people, wanting to protect them, while the frontman sees only darkness. The frontman brought Gi-hun into the games to test which worldview is right. And in Season 3, we'll see Gi-hun fight to keep his ideals intact despite the darkness around him. The frontman will likely try to tempt him in many ways, but Gi-hun must overcome those traps and win without losing his way. That's why they remind us of Season 1, showing us how Gi-hun triumphed by holding on to his beliefs. He remained good, even in his brutal fight with Sang-woo. Now, he must prove that goodness once again in the ultimate test. That's a wrap for today. If you enjoyed the video, leaving a like would mean a lot. It'd be legendary. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.